Okay, welcome to Advanced Hair Center. This is our third video. I'm Sam. This is our model tonight, James. And we're going to do something a little bit different tonight than we did on the other two. I've already did some prepping to save some time. We're going to go short on his sides and we're going to go long on the top. And then we're going to leave enough hair that if James at a different point wants to change his style around, we're going to be able to do it. We can use some different products and whatnot. So we're going to start. The head's already been prepped. We're using an adhesive on his head tonight. There's a few different ways that you can attach these. We can use tape. Depends on how long of a period of time you want the system to stay on. Some want it 2 weeks, some want it 3 weeks, some want it 5 weeks. So there's different strengths of adhesives on this. So we're doing one here that should last James about 3 to 4 weeks on this. So we're just going to adhere this on now and then we'll start to cut. And again, if you can focus in on this too, you can see where we see his scalp, which is what we want. We don't want it to look like there's a base underneath here. Okay, now we're going to get rid of some of this length that's on here. We're going to go, as I said before, with a shorter side, longer top. We're going to use some product. So we're going to leave it longer to begin with. And James has been a client of ours. He's relatively new, just a couple months. Makes a great model. Anybody out there wants to be a model, you contact us and we'll get you in here. So all we're doing now is we're blending the existing hair with his hair. As I said before, Jim was relatively new to this, so I'm going to ask him what made him decide to do something about his thinning hair.
I just, after seeing me in pictures, just realized how much the top of my head was thinning, and just after a couple weeks of thinking about it, I'm like, I just have to do it, and it's been a life changer. I can't imagine not having it anymore.
One of the reasons why we're always looking for new models for our videos is it's very hard to get a person to show himself without his hair once he has it. I actually have some clients that I have to turn away from the mirror when I remove the system for maintenance, because that's not them anymore. It's the guy with the hair, not the guy who doesn't have the hair. So to find a model, that's the tough part. And what James is doing for us is not something that's common. Most guys don't want to show themselves without the hair, but he was nice enough to volunteer. And this is just a lot of layering that I'm doing on the top, because when you're done, or when I'm done, this system has to look 100% natural, wet like I have it now, and dry or with product like it's going to be when we're finished up. Okay, so now we're getting close to finishing. I'm putting a few more layers in the top. We want to keep it kind of loose, not plastered down, something that'll kind of blow in the wind, where he can actually just get his hands, kind of run his hands through his hair and comb it back. This is what I always call the fun part of the styling, because a lot of the long hair and the extra hair we don't need is gone, and now we're getting down to the basic styles of it. And then once we're done, when we finish with a client, we probably won't show this on our video. But what we do is we just let him stand up and face the mirror and give him a brush, let him do his own creative stuff. And then the way it ends up with him, then I might have to do a little more trimming, a little more length, a little more thinning or whatnot. But we actually let him be creative on the style. And then we always tell him to come back with a couple days later. One thing I want to ask Jim is what made him come to us. There's different hair replacement companies out there, and anytime we get a new customer that picks us out, we always want to know why. So that's the next question I'm going to ask Jim, is why he came here.
Well, you knew that my buddy came here. I knew you guys were reputable, and we're going to stand behind your product. And with the other places, I didn't like that you had to pay a monthly fee.
Oh, they had contracts.
Contracts,
Yeah,
which
we
I
have
did
none
not
of that.
want to do, especially being somebody who's new and not sure if this was for me or not. So that was the biggest thing, and that you guys would stand behind what you were doing. And I know people that came to you, so.
It's nice to have a good reputation. And I'm going to put a little product on here, but I'm trying to get an idea. Because I know he doesn't want it neat, so I'm going to make it a little more wild, but we can always tame it down too. So I'm going to get a little product, and he can comb it this way, we can comb it this way, we can comb it this way, he can comb it this way. So we have, the way these are designed is you can just about comb the hair in any direction you want. You can even put a part in the center because the scalp looks like his scalp, or I should say the base looks like his scalp. Okay, so I'm putting a little product on here, and depending on the style that you want, we carry two different types of gels. One is like almost like a liquid gel. It'll come out of a spray almost like a hairspray would, and the other one is a squeeze out. It has a little more texture to it. Depends on what kind of style that you're looking for. All right, so we moved the clock ahead. We finished up. So I'm going to give you different angles of this, so you can see. This is something James is a boater, and this is something he doesn't have to worry about blowing around a lot, and if it does blow around, it's going to look just like his own hair. So from Advanced Hair Center, this is Sam. I want to thank you for watching our third video. Hopefully we're going to get a couple more up this year, so look for us. If you want to be a model for us, please contact us. We're going to have, like I say, hopefully at least 2 more this year. So if you're out there and you want it, give us a call. Thank you for watching.